not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle, played on the backhand.
Oh.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 3, Rob Casto.
Rob Casto stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. This is popped up. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Now batting.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ronnie Gant digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Aguilar is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 5-0. Roger Aguilar makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Crenshaw is underneath this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. In now, Doug Sutherland. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Stepping in now, Bobby Braxton. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rubber Ducks lead it 6-0. Andres Mendez will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
John Shimchak ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. Too high, 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still here in the catcher's mitt, snapping all the way up here.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Ouch. That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Into the box now, Lee Chu. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 10-0. George Saldana will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Into the seats, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Crenshaw will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Rob Casto will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Calling for it, Grossman. 2 down.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Ronnie Gant will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rubber Ducks lead it 10-0. Roger Aguilar will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is a mop-up time out there right now. But, hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Iwamura gloves it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
That's a big one there to start the 9th. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Doug Sutherland will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
Bobby Braxton will stand in here as the 27th and many hope final batter in this masterful performance.
Oh, man, this is history right here, guys. I'm nervous for him, so I'm sure his heart is pounding right now.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Tap fouled at home plate. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.